this one, all for one up against Team Origin. Into the pre-start, all for one with the starboard advantage. Team Origin, they didn't do the dial up in the strong winds, and it was then back behind the line, circling clockwise to get rid of the time on the clock. And many circles in the strong winds. It can be problematic with the battens and the crew manoeuvres. Then it was the set-up time, and it was all for one, pushing forward with Origin attacking, and it was Origin that took the right-hand side, all for one on the left, Alan, but Origin hung tough on this long starboard.
Yeah, they fought very hard for the starboard end of the line, which they got, and to stay in that position, there were a couple of times, I guess, when their hearts would have been in their mouth, but they, as you say, they did hang tough, stayed in there, and then finally made the power of the right work.
All for one survived by minimising their loss at the top mark. They trailed by 17 seconds. Then on the downwind, not really too much change. Origin, beautiful jibe down the leg, and the jibes in these conditions were right at the maximum, tricky. Into the bottom mark gate, Origin, a conservative takedown, both boats taking the left-hand marker gate. So that meant that Origin had all for one really right in their gas. That forced all for one to tack away, but same pattern on the upwind, Alan. In these conditions, not too many passing lanes.
No, very few out there, and of course within the confines of this part of the harbour, there's not very far you can go anyway.
So at the top mark, at Mark 3, 37 seconds to Origin. Then left-hand shift, they laid right through to the finishing line. Team Origin, they needed to win that one. That was a must-win. They won by 27 seconds. All for one just weren't quite on their game. It was close off the line, but it was all for the Brits.